Over the years, AEW has signed an embarrassment of riches when it comes to top talent, and many of them once called WWE home. Some, like Bryan Danielson and Chris Jericho, seem happier where they are now, others not so much. Tony Khan has outright wasted so many potential awesome runs due to locker room overcrowding or an infuriating lack of fun and unique ideas. These men and women could have been so much more to Khan's company. They still could be if he stops wasting them. I am the Wrestling Guy and welcome to another list video here on the channel. Join us as today we break down the top 5 former WWE superstars who are being wasted by AEW. Number 1. Athena. Yes, we are kicking things off with a big one. The final bit of build towards her All Out 2022 bout versus Jade Cargill was excellent, and it is true that the one-time Ember Moon has way more personality than WWE ever let her show. However, she is only used as another stepping stone towards AEW's plans for Jade Cargill's massively long undefeated streak, and nobody can deny that. Come the big match at All Out, Athena lost in just over 4 minutes, so much for that then. She's just one of many women struggling to earn notable house room on major shows these days, and she's only been with the company less than a couple of months. Nowadays, we are lucky if we see Athena on an episode of Dynamite and Rampage. The amount of talent and experience she brings to the ring are far too superior for Dark or Dark Elevation. Number 2. Samoa Joe. Most wrestling fans agree that Samoa Joe could have been more in WWE had injuries not plagued him or Vince McMahon snubbing him as a main competitor. That's why there was so much excitement when Tony Khan brought Ring of Honor and announced that Joe was now all elite. What has he done since? Joe has become a walking cameo king lately. His music hits, people cheer, he intimidates someone, then that's it. There's no real sense of direction or any sort of feud for Joe to sink his teeth into across Dynamite and Rampage. He's just sort of there, which is a total waste. He won the TNT Championship at Full Gear, however his title reign, which many fans expected to last for a little while, was short-lived as just over a month later he lost the belt to Darby Allin. Number 3. Andrade. This is what happens when your roster is overcrowded. Andrade has been all elite since the 4th of June 2021, and yet people tuning into Dynamite and Rampage and more still don't really know how much about him. Beyond, he used to be in WWE and is good in the ring. He looks awesome in this suit as well. Idolo has bounced from one half-baked story to the next without rhyme or reason. Andrade just returned to doing nothing of note. 1 year on, he's still in exactly the same position, without a glimpse of a championship run in sight. On the other side of the border, Andrade's real-life partner Charlotte Flair has recently returned to WWE and captured the SmackDown Women's Championship. So there is a slight chance we could see Andrade once again jump across to WWE where he was previously. Number 4. Ruby Soho. Ruby was Tony Khan's shiny new ex-WWE star when she debuted as the surprise Joker at All Out 2021. She became the new number 1 contender for the AEW Women's title. Things looked bright for Soho when she got to shoot from the hip during explosive TV promos shortly after this. Then everything started to fall apart. She lost her title shot to Britt Baker, then lost out on the secondary TBS prize to Jade Cargill. As if this wasn't enough, Ruby was beaten by Baker a second time in the Owen Hart Cup and has been floating on the bottom ever since. Honestly, what is AEW doing with Ruby Soho that WWE wasn't? She's still overlooked, still flying from one background story to the next, and fans still have to listen to announcers claim she's must-see or some huge deal. It's tedious, but Soho is just added to the list of wasted talent that has stepped through the doors of AEW. As with the other talent on this list, let's hope that this changes going forward. Number 5. Malachi Black. How could we forget about this guy? WWE's ideas showed that then Aleister Black was capable of delivering solid promos back in 2019 that unfortunately went nowhere before Vince McMahon misunderstood Black and eventually left the company. We saw that Black was capable of in NXT when he had some absolutely classic matches with the likes of Ricochet, Andrade, Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa. Just over 1 month on from his release, the reborn Malachi Black attacked Cody Rhodes on the Road Rager edition of Dynamite and seemed destined for big things. Those big things included beating Rhodes twice, forming House of Black, and then struggling to beat even the worst tag teams / trios on the AEW roster. Now that Black has returned with the House of Black, let's hope that we can finally see some title belts on them in 2023. As the best of 7 series for the trios title between the Elite and Death Triangle comes to an end, let's hope that we can see House of Black next in line, perhaps for the trios titles. Failing this, the AEW Championship scene would look really great having Black at the top of the rankings. Overall, cracks have been appearing all over the place in All Elite Wrestling for a little while now. Most people just don't tune into Dynamite or Rampage as they're not sure if their favourite stars are even going to make an appearance on the show. It sucks to think that Tony Khan is in his bid to create revolution, could get anything wrong on the way to the top. AEW has signed an embarrassment of people over the years, and it's only going to continue to get worse the more that WWE release stars onto the market. Let's hope that 2023 can be the year that AEW start wrapping things up a little bit and make the use of the roster they've got, as opposed to just saturating it with more new talent. If you guys have enjoyed this list and would like to see more lists like this here on the channel, make sure you're subscribing and turning on that notification bell. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.